Glad you stopped by. Since you're here, let me share with you some of the exciting things that have been happening around the CityFam offices. The most exciting thing that has happened recently is one of our members took the liberty of creating a map for our members so that they could connect with each other. We've literally had people reach out from all over. As you can see, this is Baltimore here, and each one of these pins represents a person and a location. If you zoom out, you'll see that it's not just locally, it's literally, these pins are all over the country. And if you scroll over, you'll see they're all over the world. We have people in Africa, all over Europe, Russia, Australia, and Asia. People that have been inspired and just kind of intrigued by CityFam and want to get connected with other like-minded people to do life with. So what we're doing is we're being more intentional about now connecting these people so they can create their own chapters. The reason that that's important is because when we started CityFam 4.5 years ago, we asked ourselves the question, why are we doing this? And what we answered was, because positive change happens in the context of healthy relationships. People need other people in order to become the best version of themselves. So if you've watched any of my videos for any amount of time, you've probably heard me talk about the ladder. People get tired of hearing me talk about it around here, to be honest. But it really is the principles by which we operate and kind of our whole ideology. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is the CityFam Ladder. So picture that this is the fourth rung of a ladder, and it's a place of fulfillment. This is you becoming the best version of yourself, living at your full potential. Everybody wants to be there. But what we believe at CityFam is you can't get there without community. You need people around you to inspire you, encourage you, and support you, because it takes so many right decisions to get to this point that if you try to go it alone, you will quit or get hung up by a bad habit or a mistake or something else. What most healthy communities do, though, is they ask you to take this big first step. I see recovery centers, AA and NA and churches, they all make the same mistake, and nobody takes that step until things get really bad, until somebody hits complete rock bottom. Well, they go to those places usually. But what at CityFam, what we believe is we add two other steps, social and service, because this is so much easier of a step to get somebody to a social event. And the people that are typically living in a place of fulfillment are sitting around bored and lonely most of the time, not knowing what to do with themselves on the weekend. I know, because that was me. So, but when this person comes down and these two people meet, that's where the magic always happens for us. And people go, wow, everybody's so nice. And we're like, yeah, they are. Guess what? Next week we're going to go to Special Olympics and we're going to go volunteer. Would you like to come? And people always say, man, I've always wanted to do something like that. I just didn't know how to get started. And they take another step. And by the time they get up here, they've made some friends, and now they have a support system, and they have things to do on the weekend besides the wrong thing, and they join the community. And they end up reaching a place of fulfillment and become the best version of themselves. And then we teach that person how now to go back for the next person that comes up to the social event and walk that person up to the top of the ladder one by one. And this is what we operate by. And why I'm so excited about this is by having this presentation together, we're able to share our ideology and our principles with all those people all over the map, all over the world. And this is how we're going to make significant changes. And it's really going to help us solve this worldwide loneliness epidemic that is hitting us currently, that leads to so many things like health problems, depression, and drug addiction, just to name a few. So be part of a social revolution. Thank you so much for your support.